Spraggins.
Wait a second. Go.
Hi, I'm Gary Spraggins, Lithocraft Minerals from here in Tempe, Arizona. I've been asked to give a little bit of a talk and explanation of this particular beautiful blue stone. Well, it's a man-made stone, or laboratory grown as we call it, and it's made out of copper sulfate pentahydrate. That means it has the molecule copper sulfate and 5 molecules of water, and that water locks it up into this beautiful crystal shape.
Incredible.
The deep blue is caused by the copper, and it is water soluble, so if someone says lick the blue crystal,
it'll dissolve like a salt crystal?
It will be very like alum. It will be very bitter. You won't stick it in your mouth for long, I guarantee you.
But it won't dissolve like a salt crystal?
No, it won't just dissolve, unless you keep it there for a long time, but it's so bitter that you can't.
Okay, but I mean, if you put it in water, would it dissolve?
It will melt
dissolve
away.
Eventually?
That's right.
Okay.
And if the water starts to evaporate away, it'll start growing back into another crystal.
Oh, really?
And you can do it over and over and over.
Oh, okay. And then, so how do you go about doing this, bud?
Well, you can buy the chemicals at most any chemical supply store, and you melt it in hot water until it becomes a saturated solution, and then you let it cool down, and as it cools down, it will grow out molecule by molecule until it grows into these.
And it'll go
crystals.
into a crystal shape.
Yep, according to its molecular
and let's get
structure.
really close and show the little edges of this, where you can see. Now these are the little crystals growing, I suppose.
Right, and they all grew together.
And then eventually they grow together and create this.
Right.
And it creates this structure you see in the stone.
Right. And so it's a very beautiful stone. Something to keep out of the sunlight though, because its water component can start to evaporate. And you'll look down at some of these and you'll see this lighter blue color. That's the same mineral with all the water drained out of it from the heat. And it changes into another mineral called boothite. But it's nowhere near as pretty as the original blue crystal itself.
It's absolutely incredible. Just incredible. And what? Where you're at it, you know about how they grow the crystals for computers. Can you explain to people real quick about that? We were talking about at Motorola, they used to grow the silicon.
Those crystals is a dissolved, it's sand purified primarily.
Okay.
You take the sand and you melt it down and you melt out all the stuff that you don't want. And the purified sand comes out as a shiny, grayish, silvery looking material, which is then remelted into a big vat. And then they use a seed crystal which they touch to that mold, and they slowly raise that crystal, and as it does, this circular crystal grows and it gets bigger and bigger. And they take that and they shave the edges down, and then they slice it into thin wafers.
Okay.
And those wafers are then in a photographic technique, etched and makes the circuits.
And how do they have memory?
And that's a little bit more of an extended
That's an amazing thing when you think about silica.
There's so much that you have to know just to understand.
Right, but it actually has memory.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what...
Memory is basically...
I'm filming this thing with memory from the...
Well, let me give it as simple as I can. The switch in a light is either off or it's on.
Exactly.
All computers work on that principle.
Right.
Either it's a 1 or it's a 0. It's off, on, up, down, left, right, in, out. Okay? So a condition can be in either one state or another. Now, on the circuitry, if my circuit is in this particular state, say it's on, then I count that as a 1. If it's not on, then it's a 0. And I can then line those up and through computer language create action.
A language or memory, whatever you want to call it.
But it's a pretty complex thing. It's not so easy just to explain in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm an electrical estimator, and always try to teach the kids that because all we really do, kids, is turn stuff on and we turn stuff off. We may do it sophisticated ways, but in the end, we're turning, that's all we're really doing. Is turning stuff on. Hey, thanks, bud. That's fun. Thanks.
Did you get the key
What can I help you with, dear?
Well, I saw a piece of cookie.
We didn't have anything.
These blue things are neat looking, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's cool. This is full floor right over there. Really nice piece.
And here's the stuff they grow right here that has the memory in your computer and everything else. And this is the silica crystal that he was talking about, like when it was Motorola, but now it's General Dynamics and Scottsdale. They grew these. And then, of course, they slice them. And the rest is really beyond me. But now you have an idea. The memory in your computer, your phones, everything else started right here. And it's man-made. Where are the crystals from, bud?
Those are from Minas Gerais, Brazil.
New Zealand, did you say?
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. Brazil. Okay.
Minas Gerais.
Yeah. Lots of good minerals come out of Brazil, for sure. And I see some other one I haven't ever seen before is this one back here.
This one?
Yeah.
That is feldspar on Amazonite in Colorado.
And the green one here, partner?
The green one is
this one here.
large botryoidal malachite. And that one is from Zaire, Africa.
There's a guy at the gym show in Tucson that sells it from Africa. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Malachite.
Oh yeah, that is pretty.
And these crystals are
lab grown.
or lab grown. We were just talking about that.
Lab grown, all three, and this is the lab grown citrine.
Oh, okay. But citrine does come natural, right?
Oh yes, quite so.
And the big black stone.
Big black one is snowflake obsidian. Would be
I know it comes out of Mexico, but
more than likely this one's from Montana.
From Montana,
right?
But they do find it in Mexico.
Oh well, yeah, they find it all over the world.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty common then.
Well, no, it's not common. Not as common as straight black.
Oh, no, as I see what you're saying,
Right.
just the straight black. Okay.
Yeah.
And the green right here.
The green is from the Elizabeth R. Jade Mine up in Wyoming.
So
Both of those green pieces there. This one is black jade from Wyoming.
Yeah, we always equate jade to China.
Well, we have our own commodities.
And we missed this big, beautiful stone right here.
That big one is Danbury fluorite. Fluorite on quartz.
And from where?
Let me see where that is. Yeah, Bingham, New Mexico.
Bingham, New Mexico, okay.
Yeah, Bingham fluorite. These four flats here are specimens wolfenite on quartz, some mimetite from Raleigh Mine, which is out southwest of Gila Bend, Arizona.
And that's the Gila Bend gunnery range for all you folks out there,
Well,
just north
no,
of it. I'm just saying that the Gila Bend just north of it.
Yeah, I'm away from the gunnery range.
Oh, you live down in that area, huh?
Well, no, this is out toward Aquila, out toward that old mining district, out to Aquila Mountains.
Oh, okay.
Out southwest.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, you're well away from where the boys play with the mountain, with high explosive.
Let's just go around here and see what we can find.
then she moves back in and then they come and walk out.
I don't.
What'd you guys find?
All right.
Got them in the bag.
All right.
That's so cool.
Of course, here's some fossils now. And excuse, and I'll walk around the other side here so I can get a better shot of this.
Yeah, they're pretty.
And if you believe some people, that's where you came from.
Toasty. So cool.
Some idea of the size here. Neat stuff. Some more little amethyst crystals here. There on my own shadow.
Still got a place like that place at the house. Have a place to actually display some of this stuff. Sorry, folks. Hey, guys, thank you.
Yeah, here, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. It's a yellow rock.
That person with a bird?
Yellow rock. Jackie. Here. I already showed her that. Oh. Isn't that yellow?
Now we're important rock.
Yeah,
Well, a little 360, enjoy.